What I have is the actual news for you. What I do have to say is that I am the last person. Capcom's like my favorite company ever, but I'm the last person that's a Capcom defender. I'm a notorious Street Fighter V hater. I'm a notorious Street Fighter V hater. I'm a notorious Street Fighter V hater.
I think all this shit looks really cool. I like it. I actually genuinely, I think this shit looks amazing. At least he looks cool. I mean, I like the crazy ass gimmick that they're giving him. Damn, damn, god damn. God damn. Jesus. He looks good, man. He looks good. No.
Please check out video. Thank you very much.
Oh no! This is your time to shine. Sakura looked pretty good. Oh god, there's another fucking trailer. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who? Cody? Bust that fucking wall, Cody! You a man now! Holy shit, they're just showing the characters? Oh! Oh my god! Oh, Sagat looks right. Everything about him looks right. Tiger! Give him the goddamn... Oh, this is dope, man. This is dope. Holy shit. Well, there you go.
Last chance qualifier. This is for the last spot.
G? Who the hell was that guy? Well, I mean, they're putting in the right characters. There was no Saddam. There was no Saddam, which I kind of wanted there to be a Saddam. But that makes sense that they put Blanca in instead, because that's like the Capcom character. You know, I'll give it up to you guys. You're making some good choices here. Street Fighter V is shaping up, that's for sure. The Season 3 stuff is definitely shaping up. Ah, man, that was a good CG trailer, too. Alright, they're making some good stuff. We don't know when the hell they're coming out. I'm assuming Sakura's gonna be out when Arcade Edition launches, but... Man, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Sakura, Cody, and Sagat. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
The entire existence of the game, and constantly was at the behest of Capcom of, like, you know, hopefully be positive about this game. No. I had problems. I had problems with MVCI. I had problems with MVCI. I had problems with MVCI.
Yo! Fuck you! Oh my god, what the fuck? How the Whoa! Dude, this is what the fuck out of this? Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! The first fucking game! Oh my god! Ah! This is so fucking crazy looking. Fucking Sigma and Ultron. God, it's such comic book horseshit. I love it.
Welcome to ours.
Oh, everyone's gotta have their jobber bots. Oh! Yo, ooh, come back. So Chris is kicking ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
What's the biggest thing you ever killed with that bad boy, huh?
Whoa! A lot of information. 6 DLC characters. Oh my god. Okay. I need all that shit. I need all of that shit. Can we go back? Can I see all that shit? Yeah, all that shit, I need it. Oh my god, you get the fucking Infinity Stones? I sound like, goddamn, I'm gushing like a mother. It's just like, the thing is, here at the end of all things, I think it's actually better than Street Fighter V story mode. I do. Thank you, Ono, for the game. Who was the executive producer on all this shit. That was cool. It looks like when the characters have each other's backs. That's why this game is fucking sick. God damn it. It looks very Leon Kennedy-esque. Lots of guns. His bionic arm? Oh, punch this kid. What the fuck? He can use the arm as a shield and move forward. That's pretty sick, dude.
We are.
Yes. Wow, that looks really fucking vicious looking. All right, yes, we got symbiote transformations. I like it. Yeah, he sounds like Starscream almost. Holy shit. That is a new move. Holy fuck, that looks awesome. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. So he's got a lot of similar stuff to the previous games. Yeah, I was kind of worried about his stumpy legs, but not really anymore, man. This shit looks nuts. Fuck, man. Dude, Venom looks good. Holy shit, dude. Venom looks really good. What's else? But my god, dude, the Venom, like, symbiote transformation, like, crazy, goopy bullshit, that looks great. It looks really good. He's got some new moves where, like, the symbiote goes under the ground and, like, grabs you down and shit. I love the way Venom looks. Like, I really like his hyper-ass realistic look. It's, like, probably one of the only characters I think fits a hyper-realistic look because it just looks like a nightmare. I don't know about his voice. I'd have to go back and listen to it a couple of times, but man, dude, I am sold on Venom. Holy shit, and that is like the one character I was worried about. He does not look like how I thought he was gonna look. I thought he was gonna have his like kind of bluish Marvel vs. Capcom classic look, but he doesn't. He's just straight like raw black symbiote type stuff. I think Venom looks good. I'd give Venom like a 9 out of 10 in terms of like, Jesus, this looks great. I'd give Winter Soldier probably an 8, and I'm probably gonna, man, Black Widow's gonna get like a 6. I need to see some crazy shit when that character comes out. Like, I have zero interest in playing Black Widow after this trailer. And if we're talking the other characters, Winter Soldier as well as Venom, yeah, man, I really want to play as them. I think they look good.
I had problems with Street Fighter Cross Tech, and we always made this shit painfully clear, and we always made videos about things that are, like, obviously stupid. I had problems with Street Fighter Cross Tech, and we always made this shit painfully clear, and we always made videos about things that are, like, obviously stupid. For the longest time in the mid-2000s, the Ultra Capcom hater was an Ultra Capcom hater, which is what I get for being a Capcom fan.
Hey, man. What are you guys doing?
You know, I honestly didn't think Miles would make a video regarding the news of Capcom sneaking in DRM into their games. I figured he was too busy sucking his own dick.
You know, a lot of people died in the tsunami, but don't worry, I didn't. And I'll be here to entertain you and love my life for many, many years to come. Me.
But I guess Capcom needed somebody to do damage control and spin doctoring for them. For the uninitiated, allow me to bring you up to speed. On January 10th, it was discovered by modders that Capcom had snuck in a digital rights management method into a certain number of games from their back catalog that they no longer manage through Steam, called Enigma. This DRM was uploaded to a few of their games sometime last year through updates in Steam, without any knowledge or awareness made to their customers about what it is or what it does. It was later discovered that this DRM was inserted into these games as an attempt to stop people from modding their games. I say attempt because evidently the DRM failed. This attempt, plus statements made by Capcom not too long ago about modding their games, along with several recent strikes on YouTube channels for using mods on Capcom games, have led people to believe that all this was done with malicious intent by Capcom towards their own customers. And then Capcom decided to distract everybody from the bad press they were getting from the controversy by having everyone celebrate that Street Fighter VI sold 3 million copies. Allegedly. Now, more recently, Capcom has updated Monster Hunter Rise with the Enigma DRM, which also appears to have broken the game's functionality on Steam Deck. Now, I want to take this moment to clear up some misconceptions about this whole situation. First of all, no, Capcom's whole war against modding and modders has absolutely nothing to do with the nude Chun-Li mod incident.
There he is! Hit my God!
The fact of the matter is, modders have been a thorn in Capcom's side for a long time now. Modders discovered that Capcom was ripping people off by making them pay for on-disc DLC in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Modders discovered that Capcom distributed a rootkit in Street Fighter V to stop them from modding the game. Modders fixed Street Fighter V's shitty netcode, making Capcom look terrible and forcing them to remove the fan-made patch and fix it themselves. Modders fixed the PC versions of Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Remake, Monster Hunter World, Lost Planet 2, all PC games that Capcom either got lazy with developing, cut corners, or just simply dropped support and forgot about altogether. Every single step of the way, modders have made Capcom look worse and worse and worse. And make no mistake, in this particular situation, modders are the good guys. Now here we have a company that wants to charge you astronomical amounts of money for skins, while on the other end, with a bit of general PC knowledge and some work, you can get some even better looking skins for free. That is the reason for all of this. That is why Capcom wants to stop you from modding their games. So, Miles and other influencers from the FGC and other Capcom ass-kissers are coming along and claiming that all of this is just a big quote-unquote nothing burger. But for something that's supposedly a nothing burger, there seems to be a lot of unanswered questions. Like, for example, why did Capcom sneak this DRM into updates without telling us what it is or what it does? Why did Capcom first introduce this DRM into their back catalog of games instead of their more recently released games where people would be more likely to notice? Why is the Russian company behind this DRM being shady and dodgy about this particular DRM's operations? If this DRM supposedly doesn't work, then why is Capcom continuing to use it? Why hasn't Capcom issued any formal statements about this whole incident? And finally, given Capcom's past history of shady behavior and the obvious bias from the people defending them, why should we trust any of these people?
May I tell you what I think happened? Alrighty then.
What I believed happened is at some point last year, Capcom clearly wanted to stop people from modding their games, particularly Street Fighter VI, because they wanted to stop people from getting skins for free, forcing them to pay whatever absurd prices they wanted to charge their customers, and basically being the only game in town. Of course, the only way to do that was to put DRM into Street Fighter VI, but with Capcom riding high on their publicity, and with people believing that Capcom was going into their Cap God phase, excuse me one moment. They knew that any DRM they put into Street Fighter VI after the fact would impact Capcom's sales and their reputation negatively, not to mention all their previous attempts at thwarting mods in their games had failed. So they looked around for a DRM that nobody knew about and no one would detect, and they happened to come across a little Russian company that developed Enigma. However, they were unsure about whether or not it would work, so they decided to quietly distribute it to some of their back catalog of games, ones that nobody would notice that had the DRM smuggled into the binaries, but they had to be games that were modifiable, which is why games like Resident Evil 5, 6, and Strider were picked. However, oops, the DRM didn't work. Capcom had to go back to the drawing board. They either had to find a better DRM or find some way of improving Enigma and get it to work. They couldn't remove Enigma again because then people would start to get suspicious that Capcom was updating their back catalog so much. Then Enigma got exposed. Capcom remains silent and goes about their business. Miles and the other influencers and Capcom fanboys run damage control. Capcom themselves try to distract people from the bad press, which brings us to the present day. So at this point you may be asking yourselves, okay Steve, assuming that this is in fact not nothing, and Capcom is actively trying to fuck with people's ability to modify their games, what can or should we do about it? Well, that is an interesting question. Of course, most people's first thoughts would be to boycott, but Nowadays, boycotts are a fart in the wind. They're meaningless. Any money that Capcom would lose from a boycott, they would regain in a day, maybe a few days at most. And Capcom would just keep going on doing the same bullshit that they always do, fucking over their customers, the boycott essentially accomplishing nothing. What we need is something a bit more harsher than a boycott. What I propose we should all do is what I like to call Operation Capcom Blackout. What is Operation Capcom Blackout, you may be asking? Well, on top of the usual not purchasing any Capcom games, products, services, events, or downloadable content, for a certain period of time, nobody would be playing any Capcom games. Surely that doesn't include good games from the classic era of Capcom. Yes, it does. Absolutely no Capcom games at all should be played during this period. Even ones from the NES, SNES, Genesis, N64, Saturn, PlayStation, Dreamcast, PS2, GameCube, Xbox, Xbox 360, PS3, Fightcade, etc., etc. Don't even pirate any Capcom games. Don't search for any Capcom-related news or items in search engines. Do not stream any Capcom games on Twitch or YouTube or any other streaming service. Do not watch any streamers or events, big or small, on Twitch or YouTube or any other streaming service playing Capcom games. If you are watching a streamer and they start playing a Capcom game during their stream, simply enter in chat hashtag Capcom Blackout, then promptly leave. Do not return to the stream until they have stopped playing. Do not discuss Capcom or any Capcom-related franchises or games or events on social media. The only Capcom-related hashtag that we should get trending is hashtag Capcom Blackout and nothing else. Do not participate in any events such as FGC tournaments using Capcom games, either official or unofficial, online or offline. The purpose of this is that we have to get all of these numbers, player counts, viewer counts, trending hashtags, and so on, as low as possible. The objective here is to let them know that we as a collective have the power to effectively shut down Capcom's presence in the gaming ecosphere if we so choose to. How long will we have to do this for? A day? A week? A month maybe? When would we do all this? So, just off the top of my head, maybe February 21st through the 25th? Or perhaps March 22nd, 2024? At this point, I leave the decision up to you. You can consider what I've said, taking into account Capcom's history, their scummy business practices, their tendency to lie and deceive, to exploit and gouge people for more money at every single opportunity. Or you can maintain the status quo by believing the self-proclaimed Capcom hater who doesn't hesitate to take a bullet for Capcom every time they make a boo-boo. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Mastodon, and also check out my Twitch stream. All the links are down below in the description. And if you didn't like this video, well, go fuck yourself. Steve out.